for the sake of the universe, you'll holler at me. I'm gonna be there. What a pitch! What a pitch!
Alright, yeah, we are your Yaboyrocklee channel.
Alright, man, yo, we are here for the heat. Madoka Magica. Yo, what crazy thing did we leave off with? Is it just this?
Last I remember, she figured out the ways of the world based off what they was told. If somebody gets blessed, somebody has to get cursed. And she's like, well, Moi, I'm tired of this. And she's like, I'll take the curse. And she was about to turn into a witch. Or she did turn into a witch. I don't know which one.
No, she turned into a witch because QB confirmed at the highest pinnacle of wherever QB was standing by itself, and it was saying like it only makes sense to call them magical girls because when they grow up they become witches or something like that. That's what it was alluding to, and it was like, knew it, called it, clocked it. I also want to say, yo, QB's, what is the word we could use for QB? The one that
vile, evil.
I mean,
terrible.
like the kind of person who like preys on children, but like
A predator?
Oh, predator.
I guess I don't know. I feel like it's not good enough. I don't know.
PDF file.
That's the usual word we use, but it doesn't work in this sense.
Yeah, it doesn't work in this
doing
sense.
those kind of things.
I guess predator's fine.
We send people out. We have child mercenaries, not child mercenaries, but like in the Zulu Nation and stuff. They be turning these kids into like not war criminals, but child soldiers. That's the word I was looking for.
I want to call QB like a demon, you know, like this false, you know, because one thing to like.
No, I'm not gonna interrupt you.
One thing to like, because when you really think about it from the beginning, QB's just been lying just the whole time. He wants to steal your soul. And then he steals your soul and makes you fight each other, basically. And makes you feel special at first. And then he kind of just doesn't care what happens to you after, like, you get all this power and stuff. And he claims to give you this miracle. But in order to give you this miracle, right? And the definition of a miracle is like it happens randomly, not because you've done something. Like there's conditions for his miracle to work, right? QB says, for me to make this miracle happen, you have to give me your soul. And then I can make this miracle happen.
That's not a miracle, that's bad.
That's not a miracle. That's like, no.
That's an exchange.
That's an exchange. That doesn't make any sense. The term that he just be gaslighting with these words that make you feel special. And then at the very end he said, yeah, we call them magical girls because it only makes sense because once they become women and they're not girls anymore, they become witches. So it, like, the terms do make sense when you think of it like that. But it's like, nah, bro, you know what you were doing? You wanted them to like see all the glitter and stuff and the happiness that it'd bring. Like, magical girl, that sounds like a fun thing to be. But you don't tell them, oh, you're gonna be a witch, because then normally people, when they hear that, they're like, nah, I don't want to be a witch. Like that, the connotations with the words. QB plays with it a lot with the girls. So it's just, yeah, man. Yeah, it's QB is not a good, whatever it is. I'm gonna say it's a demon and a predator, I guess. I don't know, but I had a lot of time to think about it last time. I was like, yo, QB really was a predator. There's nothing good about QB. Nothing. Yep.
I actually have no defense. I still say, maybe there's more to this world that we know, but as of right now, it's a bunch of red flags, and it's like, I don't know if this is necessary. I already know he lies to us. I know he doesn't give us the truth. And that's actually enough for me. Taking these girls' souls, not telling them that's enough for me.
Them becoming witches?
Yeah. There's, you know when there's too many red flags? It's not just that the QB has too many red flags. The flags are massive. They're massive red flags on top of that. So it's like, yeah. Anyways, I got nothing else to add. I think you're right. Y'all ready?
Yo.
Choose your reactor.
Facts.
私たち魔法少女ってそういう仕組みだったんだね。ほんとバカ。
Honto baka. And of course hers would be music because of the boy. I feel like it's too late though.
Oh, that must be her.
Time of whole powers.
What did she do to those guys? I feel like that was their turning point. Whatever she did to those men on the train.
どうなってるんだよ。あの魔女は何なんだよ。かつてミキサヤカだったもの。 あなた、見届けたんでしょう。今すぐあの魔女を殺しましょう。できる。
Useless hunk of meat. Sayaka might not be in there.
Dang, there'd be one way, but
Where's Sayaka's soul?
The witch.
it's in there.
Yeah.
It's the witch. It became the witch, but her body's still intact. Who's walking? Oh,
Oh no.
Turn into a grief seed.
魔女を置いて消滅したが。
Sad, man.
この宝石が濁りきって黒く染まるとき、私たちはグリーフシードになり、魔女として生まれ変わる。それが
train's coming.
The fact this is inescapable is interesting to me. Is there a point where it just stays white? Not stays white, it just stays dark?
Damn, that means a lot of magical girls running around.
その祈りに見合うだけの呪いよ。
Wow.
Ooh. Why?
何様の都合得意げに喋ってられるんだ。こいつはさやかの
Her friend.
さやかの親友なんだぞ。今度こそ理解できたわね。
Girl, not.
わざわざ死体を持ってきた以上、扱いには気をつけて。うかつな場所に置き去りにすると、後々厄介なことになるわ。
Oh, that's kind of why she wanted to leave it. Ooh, spun around on her.
Serving bitch right now.
She really did.
Yeah, the turn,
Yeah.
majestic. But she's
Dramatic.
right. She left with her head held high. She was right. Yeah,
Came in anyways.
it's got an ass to come in too. That's a whole demon type thing.
訂正するほど間違ってはいないね。魔法少女。勘違いしないでほしい
Please
ん
don't
だが。
misunderstand.
僕らは何も人類に対して悪意を持っているわけじゃない。すべては、君はエントロピーっていう言葉を知ってるかい？
Yep, this is what I'm talking about the system.
焚き火で得られる熱エネルギーは火を育てる動力と釣り合わないってことさ。目にしていく一方なんだ。だから僕たちは熱力学の法則に縛られないエネルギーを探し求めてきた。そうして見つけたのが魔法少女の魔力だよ。知的生命体の感情をエネルギーに変換するテクノロジーを発明した。ところがあいにく当の僕らが感情というものを
Well, that explains her unethical nature.
そこで人類の個体数と繁殖力を考えた
Y'all
ら
are perfect.
一人の人間が生み出す感情エネルギーはその個体が誕生し成長するまでに要したエネルギーを凌駕するエネルギー源たりうるんだよ。とりわけ最も効率がいいのは第二次成長期の少女の希望と絶望の総定員だ。膨大なエネルギーを発生させる。それを回収するのが僕たちインキュベーターの役割だ。私たち消耗品なの？
Yo, y'all are just double A batteries right now.
一瞬ごとにどれほどのエネルギーを消耗しているのかわかるかい？君たち人類だっていずれはこの星を離れて僕たちの仲間入りをするだろう。長い目で見ればこれは君たちにとっても得になる取引のはずだよ。
You're helping mankind, girl.
ばっか言わないで。
Dead serious. Yo, magical girls is oil, baby.
No, they are. My bad, I called them batteries. Oil!
それだけでも十分に良心
Yeah. Y'all should have told me this in
It's not
episode 1.
accommodating if you're
Accommodate,
deceiving
what
us.
would you do
Thank you.
otherwise?
僕たちには理解できない。
But you guys know they understand me.
Nah, they're working in bad faith.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Y'all operate in bad faith, I know it now.
今現在で69億人。しかも4秒に10人ずつ増える。
Why do you value numbers so
どう
much?
して単一個体の生き死にでそこまで勝利するんだ？やっぱりあなた、私たちの敵なんだね。これでも弁解に来たつもりだったんだよ。君たちの犠牲が。
Nah, you try to get her one last
Wonder all
time.
your sacrifices are.
最高の魔法少女になる。そして最悪の魔女になるだろう。
That's what Dirk was said terrible.
かつてないほど大量のエネルギーを手に入れるはずだ。
I don't need any more magical girls. Yo, when you feel like dying for the sake of the universe, yo, holla at me. I'm gonna be there. What a pitch! What a pitch!
She didn't hear anything Madoka was saying. She didn't care about her feelings. Oh my gosh.
どうするつもりだい？
What does the red have to do with freshness? What is going on here?
She used magic to keep her.
知らないこともあるって意味か。魔法少女は条理を覆す存在だ。君たちがどれほどの不条理を成し遂げたとしても驚くには値しない。だから僕にも方法はわからない。
I don't really care.
助言のしようがないよ。
Yeah, he don't care about things like that. Plenty of other people to recruit
いらね
for
え。
energy. I like the world building that they just established. It's very great, like, info.
それにしても、今日のさやかさんはお休みかしら。後でお見舞いに行くべきでしょうか。でも私が行っていいのか。
Took her man.
Yeah.
昨日の今日で、のんきに学校なんて行って
Well, I'm not gonna be a magical girl, so what else am I gonna do?
ちょっと話があるんだ。顔貸してくれる？ひとみちゃん、ごめん。
Bless her.
私も、まどかさん、ちょっと。
That leaf.
助けられる。助けられないとしたら放っとくか。妙な聞き方しちゃった。
Nah, you said exactly the way it
Yeah,
should
you
have been
said it the way
said.
you wanted to say it.
あいつは魔女になっちまったけど、友達の声ぐらいは覚えてるかもしれない。呼びかけたら、人間だった頃の記憶を。
She could barely hear me when she was like in her girl form.
それがうまくいくかも。わかんねえ、そんなの。わかんないからやるんだよ。もしかして、中からグリーンシードの代わりに、さやかのソウルジェムがポロッと落ちてくるとかさ。
Who's we?
そういうもんじゃん。私だって考えてみたら、そういうのに憧れて魔法少女になったんだよね。すっかり忘れてたけど、さやかはそれを思い出させてくれ。無理強いはしない。結構危ない橋
See, hers is not white and black, it's red and black.
絶対何があっても守ってやるなんて約束はできねえし、手伝わせてほしい。
It's crazy.
私、要まどか。
Just picturing our kids out here fighting dark alien forces behind their parents' back.
すみません。気分が優れませんので、保健室へ。
このクラスの保健委員は誰かね？
要さんは今日お休みです。
She's going anyways. That's my understanding.
手伝ってくれないかな。
Oh, they didn't ask her for help?
あいつはそういう玉じゃないよ。
Okay.
But she could sense it. That's why she got up and she left.
Check Madoka's not here.
違うね。この町にワルプルギスの夜が来る。
Walpurgis nuts.
ワルプルギス。超ド級の大物魔女だ。
Oh, it's a bunch of witches.
Maybe it's future her.
だから共同戦線っていうか、まあ要するにそういう仲なのさ。
Wait, is this where she had saved those two last time?
本当に
Nah,
さや
forget
かちゃん
it.
かな。間違いなくあいつだよ。
Yo, all it takes is you drop your egg, falls through one of them goddamn holes, and you collapse.
本当に覚悟はいいんだね。なんかもう慣れっこだし、私いつも後ろからついていくばっかりで役に立ったことない。
Crazy.
本当変なやつだな、あんた。
Crazy.
なんで何もしない私って。
Nah, you're a great delegator.
なんであんたが魔法少女になるわけさ。なんでって。なめんなよ。毎日うまいもん食って幸せ家族に囲まれて、そんな何不自由ない暮らしをしてるやつがさ。
The fact that she's even still thinking about it is insane to me.
潰してやるさ。命を危険にさらすってのはな。そうするしか他にしか
It is insane that she's still thinking about it.
あんただっていつかは嫌が王でも命がけで戦わなきゃならない時が来るかもしれない。その時になって考えればいいんだよ。
People still pick up a cigarette and decide to start smoking, despite all the nicotine cigarette ads.
It's true.
People, I don't know, man.
That's fire. Now I'm convinced whatever your wish is, you become a witch similar.
呼び続けろ。さやかちゃん、こんなこと、さやかちゃんだって嫌だったはずだよ。さやかちゃん、正義の味方になるんでしょ。ねえ、お願い。
Wow.
言い訳がねえにも、程があるぜ、さやか。
Damn, girl. I don't want to say this, but like, you just gotta put Sayaka down. I don't want to lose this girl for Sayaka.
でもね、あんたは呼び続けろ。
She's trading her life for Sayaka's.
No, she's getting pissed
It
up.
really is, bruh.
そういえば私たち、最初は殺し合う仲だったっけね。生ぬるいって。あの時、私がもっとぶちのめしても。わかるよ。
I know you well.
それで気にすんの目覚ましない。
Oh, she's bleeding.
Come on! Well, you brought her. You should kind of. Oh, okay, that's blood.
Yeah, I'm not trying to use Sakura for Sayaka, who's willing to throw it all away.
せめて一度ぐらい幸せな夢を。
I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl. Ooh, wait.
You saw him,
I
right?
did. I do.
あなた、その子を頼む。私のバカに付き合わせちまった。足手まといを連れたまま戦わない主義だ。守りたいものを最後まで守り通せばいい。
Ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, that's the. I'm going. This is my last fight face.
だって今までずっとそうしてきたはずだったのに、こいつは私が引き受ける。
What is? Oh, that's her weapons. Big ass staffs. Crazy.
一人ぼっち。
That's a fire finishing move, though.
It really is.
That's her soul gem.
Wow.
Squad
Wow. I really liked her, man.
京子。
I really liked her. It don't help that I wasn't bonding with Sayaka towards her last moment, so I don't feel.
本当にミキサヤカを救える望みがあったの。まさか、そんなの不可能に決まってるじゃないか。
But you told her.
どうしても止めなかった。でも今回、彼女の脱落には大きな意味があったからね。これでもうワルプルギスの夜に立ち向かえる魔法少女。
Oh, you don't have enough forces.
魔法少女になるしかないわけだ。
Yo.
やらせない。
Yo. Hey, yo. Hey,
You're
yo.
not responsible. Nah, this thing is
They say they
calculated.
don't know how to lie, but they very much understand how to misdirect.
That's a form of lying. What they believe to be a lie is not what like.
A classic sense of a lie.
Yes. She's not blatantly lying, but what you're doing, omitting the truth, and then kind of like going away from like, because you're planning this out. You have thought this out. This is like, yeah, this is not. You did lie, bro.
Cuba
lied.
didn't lie. Cuba said it's never been done before. I can't advise you on how to do it. There's no precedence. Nobody's ever really attempted this. I would advise you not to do it, but you're more than welcome to try, which is all truths.
Not only that, QB barely even set the plan in motion. It just seems like the natural course of action, and QB don't do nothing to steer him off from it. It just kind of just goes as planned.
And it happened to work out. It's like I could either farm 2 batteries, which I'm about to get if they go do this and they die, and hopefully in the process Madoka gets pressed so much that she wants to become a magical girl, or now while Perkins is coming, there's less forces for you to stop it. So now you either force Madoka to become a magical girl and help you, or you just die in the process trying to stop it, or whatever this Walt Perkins is gonna do, it's just gonna do.
We're just gonna do it.
It's just gonna do. Like, yo, Q ain't never lied. Q was just like, nah, I don't, Q told the truth. I just don't like we lost Sakura. We finally got her name was even Sakura. I don't know anybody even said her name before this episode.
And you look at the Sakura vibes, like
Yeah.
that's a normal Sakura archetype.
It's like,
but
damn, bro.
I'll
Oh.
never depend on anyone ever again. Song's crazy. So I got something controversial.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the QB's plan, bruh. Now that I
No, talk to
understand
me.
the plan,
Talk to me.
so the QB is like, all right. it's always bad when it's us, right? But what I'm hearing is the QB goes into foreign nations or foreign areas, right, and harvests their resources and exploits the people that are there. You're either gonna work in this, you're gonna make these Nikes, you're gonna pump this oil, you're gonna give us these diamonds. You pick. Humans do the exact same thing that the QBs do, but we do it to each other. That's what makes humans worse sometimes. So in this show, the QBs not even doing it to their own people. They found a livestock basically and went to where the livestock gather and then farmed them. They farm the livestock. We literally have livestock. You need some milk. We got cows to do that. We turn the pigs into meat. So like they're not us. They're not humans. Anyways, do I think they're the ops? Do we gotta wipe them out? All that shebang? Absolutely. But now I'm like, oh, like, yeah, you treat us as we treat animals, or how we treat each other sometimes.
I like the oil one. I like the resource, the oil, the coal, the cobalt. I like that better. It's a precious resource that replenishes, but this one replenishes, and we just farm, a couple thousand, 100,000 a year, like whatever.
Y'all won't miss it. Y'all got billions.
Yeah, you got billions. What you talking about? I was like, I know this planet that only has like 8,000 inhabitants, and they only give birth like once every 20 years. So like the most they could do at best, hypothetically, is like grow by 400 people every 20 years. So like y'all got so many. Y'all the ants, bro. Y'all the roaches.
We've tried elves. It doesn't work. They use like one elf per 1,000 years, man.
I understand, QB. I do. I understand the resource from the resource portion, the greater good for the entire universe. Hey, once you guys catch up with technology, you could join everybody else. We're still gonna use you for batteries, but then you could see what you're protecting. You could see what you're helping. Y'all just can't see what you're helping right now. Y'all just not there yet. I get all that.
Y'all just paying forward. So when you do get out there, you'll have something to enjoy.
I still don't like it though. I don't have to like it though.
No, I wouldn't convince anyone to like it. I'm always fascinated by, like, when I hear something, I'm like, but we do that already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's not as crazy as it sounds, because the story made it sound crazy, and I was like, that's actually extremely normal. But they're just dealing with aliens doing it to us. But like I said, anyways, I have nothing else to add though. You? What do you got to add? Anything adorable?
No. I feel like I said everything.
Cool. Sayaka, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, yeah, I know. I actually don't feel bad for her.
Okay.
That's the truth. I do not feel bad for Sayaka, but I feel like I should, because she's a child.
I'm supposed
and she
to.
was basically she was taken advantage of, and she just absolutely crashed out. But just from a viewer perspective, there's a lot of cringe moments, and on your friends, and I watch her willfully turn on other people, and then here she is as a witch. So it just made it hard for me to be connected with her still in this moment in the story, and then possibly losing a magical girl to save her in the process. I'm like, oh, this is not
That's
good.
what got me. That's the part that got me.
But I do know she's a victim. I do think if someone says, but you're supposed to feel bad for her, I'm like, I could see that. I just happen not to. I can't control my emotions. As you heard with the QB, like, my emotions don't work the same way. But logically, I do say she's a victim.
She is a victim, but I also believe she had enough warning signs to not fall for the victimhood, but she's still a victim. My only part of it is exactly what you said. I don't like we had to lose somebody else for her poor choices. That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this.
Okay, I have to say
It's almost like drunk driving accident.
Oh,
One person made poor choices and took somebody else's life, and for that, it's like I don't feel nothing for you. You made bad choices on your own, and you happen to take somebody else's life, and it's like I don't like that.
Yeah. If you're gonna make this bad choice, then you go down. Yeah, that's another thing. And we might even try to save you all the way. Like, you're an alcoholic, whatever. We'll all save you, but don't bring other people down and die with you.
Yeah.
Even though that's not what Sayaka literally chose to do.
Not what he chose. Not her intended outcome, but that's how I feel it went down.
Yeah. Another thing is Sayaka, and I can also acknowledge Sayaka didn't know enough. But yeah, the problem is, so like, now we also know if you're a magical girl, we have to take care of each other's mental health. Mm-hmm. And you have to take care of your own mental health. Mm-hmm. Because Big you turn into a freaking witch and you kill your friends. Like, you know what I mean? They said it's inevitable. So I'm gonna take them at face value, but I would like to believe if y'all took care of your mental health and et cetera, maybe you guys don't all turn into witches if everything is right. But I don't know if your battery has like a limit. You know what I mean? Like, will it eventually just stay black and you can't purify it? Does what happens? But for now, I'm gonna say magical girls need to take care of their mental health so they don't become witches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, that's our psychology talk. Until next time, Rocklee Lee.
You're nasty.
As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got Yaboyrocklee Reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.